This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 25, and it reads through the Holy Scriptures. And there shall be signs in the sun and the moon and the stars, and upon the earth the squares of nations were perplexity, and their ways were Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all Salakia. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makar Kadash. Double honors to the elders for preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And I say shalom to you Akim out there. And this is another sit-down lesson that I want to bring out from the Associated Press News.com. And it reads, Fighting in Myanmar sends thousands fleeing to Thailand. And this was published as of yesterday. It says more than 5,000 people have fled from eastern Myanmar into Thailand in recent days as fighting between the Myanmar's army and army resistant groups has intensified in the border area, Thailand media and officials said on Thursday. And at least 5,428 civilians, more than 800 children across the border Wednesday night from Myanmar Malawadi district to seek refuge in Thailand's Thai Providence. Public broadcast of Thai PBS purporting citing an unidentified security official. It said it has fled the ethnic rebels from the Karen minority allied with the guerrillas of the pro-democratic People Defense Force. Attacks in two Myanmar government outposts near the border. The army regular soldiers are assisted by the members of the border guard force, composed a militia of ethnic minority groups allied to the military government. The Myanmar's minority has been fighting for greater anomaly for decades, but armed conflict in the countries escalated sharply after the Myanmar's outlust of the elected government Aung San Suu Kyi in February of 2021. A widespread opposition to the takeover shifted to armed resistance in many parts of the country as a pro-democratic forces joined hands with several armed ethnic minority groups. And it says clashes and airstrikes along the border has triggered a sporadic exodus of Myanmar villages in Thailand's border province, where they are often offered temporary refuge before being sent back home. India has also sent streams of refuge from western Myanmar. An official from the Thai border district of Mai Thai told the Associated Press that clashes in Myanmar's side of the border will continue Thursday and gunfire could be heard from the Thai side. The official, who be asked not to be identified because he was not authorized to release information of estimating of the refuge currently under the care of Thai authorities to be at least 5,000. We are providing shelter, food, and water to them humanitarian grounds, he said. We will wait until the situation cools down. When the clashes stop, we will send them back. The Bangkok Post newspaper said more than 1,000 people fled the border into Thailand at two locations on Thursday. Excuse me. And it says a state issued day earlier by Thailand's Thai Myanmar border commander center said the authorities Thai Providence has provided 10 temporary shelters to host refugees in two border districts, including Mae Sot a major crossing point. And I'm going to bring it out again. And this is the book of Luke, chapter 20, Luke chapter 21, verse 25. And I'm going to bring out the second Ezra as well, too. And there shall be signs in the sun and the stars and the moon, upon the earth disgressive nations and perplexity. Right, so that's what we're seeing of the disgressive nations with the continuing intense fighting between both sides from the Myanmar's government against the Myanmar's resisting armies. So that's what you call the disgressive nations with perplexity. And that's what we're seeing in the world today. And I'm going to bring out the second Ezra 9 and 3. And this is the book of Second Ezra, chapter 9, verse 3 of the Apocrypha of the Holy Scriptures, and it reads, Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars in the people of the world, right, because this is a uproar, you know, the intense fighting between both sides of the Myanmar's army and his government as well, too. So that's hostility, uprises and uproars in the people of the world, and disgressive nations with perplexity. So this is what we're seeing in this situation right here. Escalations on both sides. As it reads again, fighting in Myanmar sends thousands fleeing to Thailand. So with that, hopefully this sit-down lesson was edifying of this recent news article. So with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakarkadash. Double honors to the elders for preaching his word truthfully and sincerely, and shalom to the Akim, scattered in the four corners of the world, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. Until next time, I will say shalom.